ArsenalFanTV got Hugh Wizzy here. What do you make of that? It was a good performance in the first half.
Top quality first half. Second left a little bit to be desired though, didn't it? Did we have a shot on target for like 40 minutes? Pretty shocking. However, I'm taking positivity from it. It's a sign of a response as far as the club go in general. Each man for man was pretty much better than their opposition, so not a lot to complain
Life
about.
after Alexis Sanchez, and what did it look like for you?
It is. It wasn't all that bad, really. If you think that we lost possession or were dispossessed 7 times in a game, Alexis is dispossessed about 4 times that amount every game. So it's more free-flowing. It looked like Wenger ball was back at times. Mesut Ozil on fire. Wiltshire's back in the England fray, as far as I'm concerned, or should be in that conversation. Positives to be taken from it. Lacazette got a goal as well, finally.
Now, Mkhitaryan.
What about him?
He's coming one way, Alexis going the other way. What do you... Good business? I know you always like to study your players. Mkhitaryan, what type of a player is he and what can he bring to Arsenal?
He's gone off the boil at United, totally different player from the looks of things right now, but that could be in part due to confidence, the fact he hasn't played a lot, doesn't seem to have the faith of his own manager there. I'm not sure if he didn't want to come to Arsenal initially anyway before going to United, so getting him in exchange for Alexis I think is more positive than going to Man City.
But the only thing that worries me with the Mkhitaryan thing is that he obviously didn't want to leave though. He wanted to stay at Man United.
Because he's probably embarrassed, he's probably ashamed, it's probably a pride thing. He's a bit part there. Your second bit leftovers, and he's being thrown and tossed aside as part of a deal so they can get a player they actually want. He's got to soak up that shame, I guess, or the embarrassment of that situation. So yeah, they'll make it as difficult as possible. Don't forget it's Mino Raiola we're dealing with as well. Not someone that Arsenal really enjoy dealing with. I think we've dealt with him once with that De Silva kid. But I'm positive about Mkhitaryan, and I would say if we get Aubameyang in, Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang for Alexis and Walcott, that's an improvement, mate.
That's a step up for you.
That is definitely a step up for me, mate. Yeah, Mkhitaryan is a natural baller, and for a goal getter, Aubameyang is capable of doing that up front or from the wings, which Alexis could and couldn't do on his day, you know.
And for you, finally, this team that played here today, is that the team that has to play on Wednesday night in the Carabao Cup? We know Wenger likes to rest players and keep faith in players that have got you there, but it's up against Chelsea. I think they'll come here with their first team. It's a chance to get to the final. What would you do?
A trophy Wenger's not won before.
Yeah.
I want that trophy. I'd like to see, I don't know, what's the situation with Monreal? Is he injured now?
Well, yeah,
because he was absolutely first class. He should be the first name on the team sheet, maybe barring Ozil and Wiltshire for me. But then Maitland-Niles has covered him well recently. Bit worried about how Kolasinac has just drifted out to like third choice. Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, that should basically be the team. They should be going all out for this. I'd put on the back burner everything else, Europa, Prem. I want that trophy. And then we can focus on perhaps getting Champions League through either Europa or picking up points in the last 14 games. 14 games as well, the gap isn't that big for people to be writing top 4 off completely yet. And if they do get those signings in, it's positive.